Good morning guys. So this is day one of the UK GS challenge down at Wattles Arena. Excuse the squeaky boots, 2-day-old cities, but had to ride down this quagmire last night on the way back on the way into the campsite, so we've got to ride back down it to get to where we've got to go. So just gonna head down, get a coffee, maybe a bacon sandwich, and we've got the briefing at 7:30, so I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. So this is it, we're on our way. So I've got Steve in front of me. Met Steve last night. Yeah, met Steve last night. He's gonna sort of like guide me around a little bit. He's done this a few times. He's done level 3 off-roading as well with the off-road skills course. So yeah, looking forward to it. Can't say I'm not nervous, but it's just a bit of fun, and see how we get on. It's a bit muddy. Oh, this is going to be exciting. So the first exercise, guys, is the manual handling slalom. So from standing start, you run to the bike, side stand up, ignition on, hit the start button, and the clutch is in because it's already in first gear. So you push the bike around a slalom of tyres, and then you get to a box, turn the bike around in the box. It's a lot harder than you think it's going to be because you are wearing full gear and you're running in motocross boots. Now, I messed up here because I went into the box the wrong way around, so I had to shunt the bike backwards to turn me around. Silly me, but I learnt for the next time around. You do get 2 goes. Once you've turned around, onto the bike, and then ride back through the slalom to the start. For some reason I was struggling to get the bike moving forwards, I don't know why. And then through the slalom. These are pretty much full lock turns, guys. And then back to the tyres, so park the bike in between the tyres, side stand down. Now I thought the bike would stall here, but they disengaged the side stand switch, so the bike lurched forwards, so I lost a bit of time here. And then run to the end, and that's you done. I thought it would stall when I put the stand down. Challenge. I didn't want to put myself under pressure.
2, 3 more and then I get to go. Okay guys, Daniel? No? Is that here? No? You might as well.
Okay, so moving on to the second exercise of the day, which is a off-road technical challenge. So basically up the hill, and then we're into pretty much lock-to-lock turns, and it was pretty tight. Trying to get this bike round without dabbing and turning it, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was probably one of the hardest things I've done on something this big. Took a couple of dabs, we got back up on my feet, turn, and just when I thought I'd had it, just when the guy who's the instructor thought I'd had it, coming around for the last turn, and we're on the floor. Anyway, so kill switch. Yep. pick the bike up, and yeah, ride out. It was pretty slippy up there, and like I said, I thought I'd had it. The instructor said I had it in the back, which, thank you.
Which way now?
And then yeah, off for our next challenge.
I know for next time. Cheers, Steve. Right, so Steve and I have just cheers, roosters. Steve and I have just completed our first challenges. The manual handling one, pushing the bike around the tyres, like around the slalom, and then we're just on the technical section. I did the challenge, and it got a bit boggy, and I ended up spinning out and dropped the bike from underneath me. It happens, but I heard them overheard them say that nobody who's doing the trophy has cleaned it. So it is, and Steve said it's a lot harder than it was last year, and a lot of the lads are saying it's a lot harder than last year. But we're making our way to the second special stage, which is a trial, so a trial ride through the woods and something else. So let's see how that goes. The good thing is you do get two shots at each exercise, so you go around, do one, yeah, you go around, do one section, do it all, and then you end up in the arena and do where they do the final, but it's set up slightly different, and then you go back out again and do it again. So in a way, this is, for me, a sample, a taster, so I know what to do for the next time around, so hopefully I'm a little bit better. But it's all a bit of fun, although I am nervous before I set off, obviously, because I've never done anything like this before.
Are we on?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay guys, so moving on to the trial section. Now, standing watching everybody else do this, I was a little bit apprehensive because I've never done anything this muddy on a GS before. The route was quite tricky and technical, and it turns out that nobody on the day managed to get through this without doing at least one dab. So I kept getting the bike stuck because it was muddy as heck, and yeah, just kept getting the bike stuck. But I got round it, didn't drop the bike, and then trying to get out of the place, I just got the bike stuck, and we were just wheel spinning, trying to get through this tight little bit here. That was proper ninja, and like I say, I kept getting the bike stuck and I had to roll back eventually, give it a ton of throttle, and I think I was just stuck on bare bits of wood or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. Well, to tell you the truth, I was cacking my pants. Like I say, it looked hard. It was hard, but we got through it, and yeah.
She's smiling.
Yeah. That's what it's for, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about fun. Right. Let's go and do this bad boy. Or at least a try. Is this a low bike?
Sorry?
Is this a low bike? They just It doesn't matter. Just felt low when I sat on it. No, this is fine.
Sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, you've got to go on your own time.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so we're back at the technical section, and this time I have a slight idea of what I need to do. So I'm up in the hill, I'm coming up wide left, and then get as straight as I can, close to the tyres, and then we've got a full lock turn left. It's still slippy, and I thought I'd got it, and this right hander, no, couldn't do it, so I ended up on my feet, so dropping off the pegs onto my feet, trying to get this thing turned, couldn't get it turned, so I had to shunt, get that lock round, get the bike moving, back on the pegs, and then we're going left, come on bike, turn, no, couldn't do it, again, drop down onto my feet. This is all new to me, guys, so bear with, I'm not an expert, and then back on the pegs, trying to get through this one that got me last time. Come on bike, round, just, and then took the front. So it is tricky, it is cheeky, but I didn't drop the bike this time.
Better than last time, but it's still freaking hard. Just kept losing the front, but you know, we're here to learn. This is an amazing event, guys. If you've never done this before, Steve, if you've never done this before, you can come and do it regardless of whether you have a BMW bike or not. So anyone can do it. You ride your own bikes around the gravel trails, and there was an option for not doing that. Actually, Simon Pavey was saying that this morning there is an option for not riding through the gravel trails, and you ride the ORS bikes on the technical stuff. So if you've not done it, guys, consider it. It's a load of fun.
Okay, so after a bit of banter with the legend that is Simon Pavey, I set off on my second run of the arena. This was definitely my favourite thing to do. Around the bottom corner, trying to get some drive, so I'm high up on the curve, trying to get some drive, gas, up the hill, and then I'm carrying a little bit more speed for my talent, and I can't quite make the turn, and I end up running high. Steve shouting at me to just drive through it, and I would have drove through, and basically got off the turn anyway. Around down into the woods, and then there's a massive off-camber turn. As I come around the corner, I'm gassing it. The bike spins out a little bit, then the other way, hit a tree. Steve's yelling at me. I can't hear him, but Steve's yelling at me to drive, and get through the corner, get round, turn, and sprint to the finish line, stopping in the box. Okay guys, so that wraps up this episode. I didn't do a proper outro, so I'm just going to voice over while Steve and I ride through the 4,000 square meters that is Walters Arena. It was an absolutely amazing morning doing the off-road stuff. Granted, I wasn't very good at them. However, every time I did something, I got a little bit better, and that was the whole aim of this weekend for me. I did have a conversation with somebody prior to going, or even signing up for it, saying, I want to do the GS challenge. Should I just sign up for it now, or should I train for 12 months and do it next year? Their answer was, train for 12 months and do it next year. My attitude is, just get in there and you'll learn as you go. So like I said, this was an absolutely amazing day. Yes, I am not brilliant, but I never expected to be. My first time at all this, and I'm really just getting to grips with off-roading on the BMW GS. If you're interested in off-roading, if off-roading is your thing, then why not consider signing up for it for the next one? You don't have to own a BMW motorcycle to do it. You can actually join, take part, but the only caveat to that is you can't be in the final if you don't own a BMW, which is obviously understandable because it is at the end of the day, a marketing exercise for the GS or the BMW brand. So on that note, guys, if you got anything from this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't get anything from this video, just give me a thumbs down. Comments are welcome, constructive comments are welcome. I won't be bothered reading any negativity because that's not what this channel's about. If you want to go and be negative, go somewhere else. Thank you, please. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.